Alright everyone, I have a video that I've been needing to do for a while now. So I got this jet ski back in September of 2020. It has 600 hours on it because it belonged to a summer camp, but I got it for only 1,200 bucks, so I'm not complaining. So I got a couple things that I want to discuss with YouTube and just some things that I've noticed that I don't really know what I should do about. So, number one, 600 hours, huh? I have no idea what the maintenance records of this thing is. They didn't have any records, and it looks to me like it was abused, neglected, and so on and so forth. However, this thing runs, and I've taken it out multiple times now. It has a small water leak coming from where the exhaust exits the body of the jet ski, so, you know, there's a little seal there, and I'm guessing I just need to re-silicone that because it looks all dried up. I've opened it up, looked at it. Number one. Number two, this thing has some body damage. It looks like this has some pretty severe dock rash right here. And we got the corner pieces missing right here. If anyone has those for a good deal, I'm not paying $50 for some plastic corner pieces that are 20 years old almost. No one should, by the way. Yeah, so I need both corner pieces. The insert right here, there's a blue insert trim that goes along it. It's missing, and that really irritates me because why do you lose pieces like that? I mean, I get it if they break, but yeah. Then I obviously have a little bit of fiberglass damage. This isn't too bad, but it's something that definitely got my attention, but it helped. The seller was understanding. They were like, yeah, it's beat up, 1,200 bucks for a running 4-stroke Seadoo GTX, which I thought in my mind is a pretty good deal. I've ridden it, I can floor it, I get good top speed, wearing, impeller, you know, super expensive stuff seems like it's in good condition. Now, here's some of the problems that I actually am worried about. And this is, I did not notice this before, but now I have. So when I hook up power to it, I got my battery in there, I get a click, as you just heard. Coming from around the front of the engine, I get a click. There you go. That little pop, it sounds like a little, that one. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm hoping it's something simple and not something that's like totally messed up, but the jet ski will start and run perfectly. My next concern regarding this jet ski is going to involve the oil level. I guess we'll just say the oil level. So right now the jet ski is pretty cold. It just was running for a couple seconds, less than 10 seconds. Okay, but if I pull this dipstick, by the way, I did do an oil change on it. If I pull this dipstick, and if we can get this camera to focus, which we probably won't because it's so small, my oil level on this thing is just shot. I can't really get it to focus, so I'm just going to explain it. Basically, the oil level, from my understanding, is supposed to be in the middle of the two notches. You can kind of see the notches there. Let's do this. There we go. No, I can't get it to focus, so whatever. But in reality, my oil level comes... I'll grab it so I can show you. Like this is, it looks like it's splashed, but basically my oil level looks like it's way up here on my finger. I can wipe it. I'll wipe it off. And I'll reinsert it. Will not start the engine, give it a couple seconds to settle. And I'll pull it back out. And now we have an oil level that reads just slightly below now See, it was different earlier. Slightly below the top notch. So, well, again, this is the disadvantage of using a phone as a camera. You get the point. It's right below the top notch. And it changes, though. Every time I do this, I get a different reading, and I'm not sure why. I'll do it again. And this time, I bet you, it'll be different. And this time, I get an oil level about in the... definitely closer to halfway. Definitely closer to the halfway mark. So I'm not sure what's going on. I wish I could get this camera to focus. I apologize. So that's problem number 2. I just don't know. I mean, I've read up on how to check the oil. I've made sure the thing's level. I don't understand what is going on with the oil level. Is it supposed to shoot up the dipstick like that when it starts? And then it really takes, you know, maybe like 10 minutes to settle back down, and whatever I get then, is that what I should go off of, if it's high or low? Someone please help me out. Number 3. That involves this coolant. Or not the coolant, the oil filter housing. Get this off. I'm not going to be able to get a good shot of it, but as you can see, someone has been very mean to this oil filter housing, and they have mangled it, would be the right word. I don't know why. I don't know why you would ever have to do that. But the canister itself, the lid has a little bit of damage on it, but it's mainly all on the canister. Is that something replaceable? Is that something that is gonna need a big, expensive repair job? Or is that something that unbolts and I can bolt a new one on, or something like that? Or is it cast to the block? That's my question. Should I even worry about it? That's the other thing. I can get new gaskets and all that stuff and put it on there, and should I worry about it? It was leaking because the gasket broke, because that thing is so rough. So just replace the gasket. Doesn't appear to leak, but I don't know, to be honest. I don't want to trust something like that. Obviously, if it's replaceable, I would love to replace it. So if someone can tell me if that's replaceable, if I can file it, smooth it out, something. Just tell me something I can do to fix it. I would appreciate it. And other than that, the jet ski is actually in pretty, as far as the engine goes, I'm pretty sure it's in good shape. It doesn't leak coolant. It's not looking like it's got any low compression or anything. I think I got 130 on it when I first bought it. So I got no check engine light on either. I just have a maintenance light on. That's for, and I've researched that, and it's apparently for the oil, the service reminder, basically. So here we go. As you heard right there, the engine did not crank. So that, I believe, is the Bendix gear failing, or the starter not spinning fast enough to activate the spring gear. So that's another thing. What could that be? Here we go again. Now this time we crank. Rev it up a little bit. Got a little bit of vibration. Don't want to run too long. No water. So that's where I'm at with this thing. That's everything I can tell you. The Bendix gear, I have no idea. I know that's, to replace that I have to pull the engine. I don't want to get in there and the Bendix gear is perfectly fine when it could have just been the battery doesn't have enough amps. So if someone can tell me some information on that, I would appreciate it. But overall, I think I got a good deal. I think everything that I've discussed is fixable and is not going to give me a total loss as long as I address them. The trailer this is on is janks. I could use some suggestions for how to get a winch tower on this trailer, because I bought this double trailer and I don't know why it doesn't have winch towers, but it doesn't have winch towers. and it's all bolted. It's a bolt together trailer, so something there would be nice to know if someone has any good suggestions on something. I got a welder, but I ain't a great welder, so should I take it to a shop and have them machine me up something? Let me know. I'm in Texas now, in the Austin area, so if someone has a shop or something that they could help me out, I would appreciate it a lot. And over here I just got the Yamaha, got a new seat cover. It's too hot for black here, and that's what color looks good on it, so I went with gray, and I think it actually looks pretty good. I got a burnt orange stripe down the middle just because I felt like it. Hood is still looking really good with the color changing paint. Oh yeah, see, even you can see that really good on the camera. Blue, purple. I don't know if I'm gonna get to see the green because we're in the shade, but this whole thing changes colors. Yeah, you saw it on camera. There we go. So yeah, Yamaha's running great. I bet it'll start right now. I haven't even tried today. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. I never complain about that. The Yamaha is great. 2 strokes. I mean, I've done everything on this thing, so it better run. But time to start digging into the 4-stroke. And I love this thing. When I rode it, I got to 63 miles an hour with one other passenger on a pretty smooth day with a headwind. So I'm impressed. And I don't think I'm losing any performance there. Because, yeah. I'm pretty sure if it had something catastrophic, it wouldn't go that fast. And it cruised that fast, too. It wasn't like I just hit that speed and bounced back down. No, I was cruising. Sitting there holding the throttle. And I don't even think that was pinned. I think I can get a little bit more out of it, but I don't need to. I'm happy with it. So, let me know what you guys think. This is a little quick and dirty video that I'm doing, just because I could use some help. But, yeah. And if you guys have any links or people I should contact for trim parts, engine parts, starter, Bendix crap, anyone know anything about this clicking going on, please comment. And if you guys need to actually call me or something, we can work something out. But leave a comment down below, and yeah, hopefully you guys can see a bunch of videos on this thing this summer. It's got the ski pylon and everything, so we're gonna have some fun with it. We'll get some GoPro strapped to it. So like and subscribe, please. Leave a comment on anything. If I'm an idiot, let me know about it. I don't care. Constructive criticism is the best. So if you need to know any more information about this thing, there's some right there. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.